Hope you enjoy watching Discover Joy.
Alright, so for this trip, I decided to stay around Liverpool Street Station. Why? Because I love walking around, exploring markets and tasty local spots. That's just how this old man travels. Of course, as a certified meat lover, I had to stop by the famous Bagel Bake on Brick Lane. As expected, those slices are thick. But since I'm watching my salt intake, you know, health comes first. One slice of meat per bagel is more than enough. So I just bought 2 plain bagels and split the meat myself. Boom! Now it feels like I had 3 meals. Frugal? Maybe. Genius? Definitely. It was August when I visited, and the weather was just perfect. I thought London would be really hot, but it was actually cooler than I expected. So if you're traveling here, it might be a good idea to bring a light jacket or 2, just in case. One reason I love London so much is because of the tons of free museums and art galleries. I'm not a history buff or an art expert, I just like free stuff and quiet places. So I try to visit peaceful, lesser-known spots. This lovely cafe is inside the V&A Museum. These days, even a cappuccino can break the bank. So if I'm gonna pay for one, might as well enjoy it in a beautiful place like this. Makes it feel worth it, you know? If you're into flea markets, check out the top left corner of the screen. Number 10 is all about that. Next up is Liberty London. A must-visit for anyone who's into woodwork or DIY like me. The timber architecture is just stunning. I remember there used to be a salvage hunter-style shop upstairs, but sadly it's gone now. Maybe it was just a pop-up? Oh well, still a great visit. And here's a kebab place I found. If you order the set, you get both chicken and lamb. If you're ever in London, definitely give it a try. You can actually walk under the Thames through this historic tunnel, for free. The north entrance is what you're looking at here. It's called the Greenwich Foot Tunnel, and it connects Greenwich on the south side with the Isle of Dogs up north. It first opened back in 1902, built as a pedestrian tunnel so shipyard and dock workers could cross the river to get to work, every single day. It's about 370 meters long and 15 meters deep, right under the Thames. So hey, why not walk through it and imagine what it felt like to be one of those workers back in the day? And once you pop out on the south side, take a little stroll around. There's the Greenwich Flea Market, a nice park, and a bunch of cool spots to explore. This place is a proper junk shop. Like the name says, it's full of everything from random stuff to cool antiques. I love stores like this. Finally got my hands on some brisket. Been waiting for this. Brisket is that slow-cooked, super tender barbecue beef that originally comes from the US. This time, I went all in. Ordered the spinal cut, plus beef and pork. They've also got burgers, so, if that's your thing, give it a shot. Now we're off to Kingston, a lovely little riverside town, perfect for a slow, relaxing stroll. Oh, and don't miss Poor Boys. Local young folks love this spot, definitely worth a try. Nearby is Old Deer Park, where you can even hang out with some deer. Not bad for a quiet day out. For a solid, budget-friendly meal in the UK, you can't go wrong with Wetherspoon. English breakfast in the morning, pizzas and more for lunch. And yes, they have free refills on coffee. Perfect for coffee lovers like me. Hot beverage. It's still early, so I'm going with a non-alcoholic Guinness to soak in the pub vibes without the buzz. Next stop, Oxford. Taking it slow and spending the whole day there. Radcliffe Camera. It's gorgeous from any angle, so if you're into aesthetic photos, don't miss it. From the University Church of St. Mary the Virgin, you can get a great view of Oxford's cityscape. It's got a totally different vibe from London. Definitely worth spending a whole day here. Funny how sometimes we get so wrapped up in our own worries or wants, we stop feeling the importance of where we are, or who's around us. But moments like these, while traveling, or just slowing down, remind us. This moment, this place, these people, they're not forever. So let them matter. Just a little reminder, don't take people or time for granted. Notice them before they slip away. Just north of Radcliffe Camera is the Bridge of Sighs. And if you walk about 10 minutes further north, you'll find the Oxford University Museum of Natural History. Don't miss the Covered Market, about a 5-minute walk west from Radcliffe Camera. Super colorful and fun to explore. And now, it's time to say goodbye to Oxford, with a little help from Mr. Bean. Next day, I headed to the Wimbledon Flea Market, about a 10-minute walk from Rains Park Station. Sure, you can grab some souvenirs from the city, but if you're buying something special for a loved one, or yourself, nothing beats a one-of-a-kind antique or handmade item. If you want a deeper look at that flea market, check out number 11 in the top left corner. Alright, that's it for now. Wishing you a peaceful and relaxing day, wherever you are. Bye for now. Oh, smash that subscribe button.